For centuries, Eurocentric scholars had rejected the idea that the mighty Egyptian empire was in fact created and maintained by black Africans. The concept that Western civilization was the product of non-white intelligence, imagination, technology, and spirituality was unacceptable, both psychologically and politically. The history, both known and hidden, of the land where time began has been a primary focus of Dr. Clarke's scholarship throughout his long career.
The concept of social order, the concept of an organized society came out of Nile Valley civilization before there was any other society that has been known to man functioning any other place in the world. The significance of Nile Valley civilization is that it was that civilization that set a standard of performance untouched by the other civilizations of the world. And these African communal societies, where each got according to his needs, were not copied from Europe because they existed before there was a Europe. In these societies, based on the concept of the family and the community, everyone in the society had a responsibility. The Nile Valley stretches 4,000 miles into the physical body of Africa, and that it was the world's first cultural highway.
Let's have a look at what we did as a people before any other people interfered with us. Let's look at that history.
This is one of the great dynasties in history, not because it was a dynasty, but because of the certain personality that emerged during that dynasty that influenced the world of today. The king was Zusa. The personality that was his grand vizier, our prime minister, was a multi-genius named Imhotep. A man so talented that his talent would influence the world of that day, and it is still influencing the world of this day. He built the step pyramid. He was a doctor. He was a real father of medicine. He was a philosopher. He started the gathering of the intellects that later resulted in the establishment of the mystery school in the Great Lodge at Luxor. This is the embryo of what's going to be the world's first university. He lived 2,000 years before the Greek, who's called the father of medicine, and he was the real father of medicine. And Hippocrates, who's supposed to be the father of medicine, said that I am the child of Imhotep. Well, no Greece. Greece didn't exist. England didn't exist. They were in caves painting themselves blue. Rome didn't exist. We're talking about time there wasn't no Europe. And we're talking about a time before Africa was invaded by the Asians. The first trouble in Africa came from the Asians.
You niggas still fucking talking? You niggas still breathing? Fucking roaches? Alright. Bring it! Bring it! Shut him down! Shut him down! Shut him down! Shut him down!
The Egyptian writer Hunefer, H-U-N-E-F-E-R, in the Papyrus of Hunefer said, quote, "We came from the beginning of the Nile, where God happy dwells at the foothills of the mountain of the moon," unquote.
The Bible is in agreement with the Papyrus Hunefer given to us by Dr. Ben, the Papyrus of Hunefer at 1306, 29 BCE states we came from the beginnings of the Nile, where God happy dwell at the foothills of the mountains of the moon. Right here at the Mount Kilimanjaro in Kenya, Mount Rwenzori in Uganda. In the Meta-Netta, it was called Ta-Nehru, land of the gods and goddesses. Bottom line, that shows you where we came from.